Is it okay to hate a dead kid, even if I loved him once? Even if he was my best friend? Is it okay to hate him for being dead? Vera spent her whole life secretly in love with her best friend Charlie Kahn, and over the years she's kept a lot of his secrets, even after he betrayed her, even after he ruined everything. So when Charlie dies in dark circumstances, Vera knows a lot more than anyone. The kids at school, his family, even the police. But will she emerge to clear his name? Does she even want to? Hi guys, this is Jessica with Chapter Chicks, and I am here today doing a book review over A.S. King's Please Ignore Vera DIetz. This book actually comes out today, so if you are looking for a book that you want to go pick up today, you can pick up Please Ignore Vera DIetz. It's really good. And I know Beautiful Creatures also comes out today, which is awesome. So take $20, go to Borders, get the 30% off coupon, and you can get both Please Ignore Vera DIetz and Beautiful Creatures for $20. So that's an awesome deal if you ask me. But this book was published by, I can't say it, it's Knopf Books for Young Readers, and it has 336 pages. If you go to this link, you can find our review. So there is just so much that someone could say about this book. It is amazing. It's wonderful. It's so deep. It's way deeper than any other novel that I read recently. Now, I've been reading like a lot of really, really good books, but this book has such depth to it that you can't help but fall in love with it. But I guess I'll start off talking about the characters. I absolutely adored Vera. She could be my best friend, honestly, because she's so honest, and even though she's really, really pessimistic, I think that my optimism would kind of bring that out in her. But she was such a strong character, but she was also so weak at the same time that it made her so real. She had her share of problems, and she dealt with them in both the wrong ways and the right ways. And I also adored Charlie. He is the other main character in this book. He kind of reminded me of like a leather jacket, pony boy kind of type of guy, and that made me love him all the more. And he was always getting into something he shouldn't have, and I think everyone at least knows of a person like that who gets into more trouble than they should get into. But the main thing that made this book amazing was A.S. King, because I've never in my life read a book that was written the way this book has been written. She switched perspectives for each character. She would go back like history, age 15. Like she would go, one minute she'd be in the place of, or in the perspective of Vera, the next minute she'd be in the perspective of her dad, then she'd go back to a history to explain something that had happened back before, and then she'd be in the perspective of a place. Like there's where she's talking about being in the perspective of her dad. But it made it so humorous, but it also gave you such like a feel to the world around Vera. So it was not just a book about Vera DIetz, it was a book about like life basically. And I just absolutely loved that. And also, you know the end before you know the beginning, and normally I don't like books like that because it just is not written very well, but the way A.S. King wrote it, you can tell, like, this is how the story was supposed to be told. And you know the end before you know the beginning, and it makes you just not be able to put this book down. So that's awesome. And so I could basically sit here and rant and rave all day about this book, and I'm never going to be able to explain to you why it's so good. So you will just have to go check it out. I'm begging you, please go pick it up, because it is such a good book. Especially if you're looking for a novel that will leave you contemplating all day about what it means and what's going on. You don't need to look further than this book, because I can tell you right now, you will find what you're looking for. So this book, Clary, get out of there. Clary! No, come on. This book got an A for me, which is like a 4.5 on the 5-star scale that a lot of people really enjoy. But yeah, so please do not ignore Vera DIetz, because it is an amazing, thrilling book. A.S. King has taken an ordinary, mundane life of a teenage girl who has lost her best friend and turned it into a timeless story. So definitely check it out. Definitely. And that's really all I have to say for right now. But you guys, like I said, check out my review, my written review. It's a lot less rambly. And yeah, definitely go check it out for yourself. Thanks. I'm Jessica with Chapter Chicks, and this chapter was for you.